Just in tonight, Elon Musk banning multiple tech journalists from Twitter with no explanation. The suspensions come just hours after Twitter shut down an account belonging to an emerging competitor, Mastodon. The ban includes the New York Times' Ryan Mack, the Washington Post's Drew Harwell, and our own CNN's Donie O'Sullivan. Here with me to talk about all this, we have John Berman, also Donie O'Sullivan, and CNN's Oliver Dorsey. What did you do that was so bad, Donie?
We reported on Elon Musk. We were talking about the world's, formerly the world's richest man, world's second richest man, who runs Twitter. He has taken particular... he's been annoyed that there's been this account, which has been active for years now, which tracks the movements of his private jet.
Right, but you're not doing that. Why did you get banned?
So we reported how yesterday he shut that account down, and tonight we continue to report on it. He is claiming on social media that I and other journalists shared the precise live location of his jet, and therefore that's why he kicked us off, because we caused danger to him. Certainly, in my case, I didn't. We just posted stories about what was happening, him shutting down those accounts. But look, I think the bigger issue here is, of course, this is supposed to be the guy who's the free speech absolutist, right?
Wait, are you saying that Elon Musk is saying something that isn't true?
I think that seems to be the case.
Well,
John.
I mean, it actually goes further than that, John. He was touting, freedom of speech as this beacon, that Twitter would be a beacon of that, until it comes to anybody saying something about something he doesn't like.
There's a word for that.
Is it called hypocrisy?
It might be called hypocrisy. Yeah, look, first of all, Elon Musk's understanding of freedom of speech has always been somewhat limited. There's no constitutional freedom of speech for a private company. Never has been, and as far as I know, there never will be. So his criticisms of Twitter from before were off base. It's his company. I mean, he can ban Donie if he wants to. It's just wildly hypocritical.
Oliver, what is CNN going to do about this?
Well, I think this raises a big question about what the free press, what the future of the free press on Twitter looks like. Are news organizations going to stand by as the reporters are just, hastily banned without explanation? CNN is saying it's going to reevaluate its relationship with Twitter based on the response it gets. I want to read you the full statement, Allison.
Please.
It says, the impulsive and unjustified suspension of a number of reporters, including CNN's Donie O'Sullivan, is concerning but not surprising. And it goes on to say Twitter's increasing instability and volatility should be of incredible concern for everyone who uses Twitter. And then it goes on to say, we have asked Twitter for an explanation and we will reevaluate our relationship based on that response. And I think it's so important to point out that Twitter really needs, or really relies on, news. I mean, that's what's the kind of the lifeblood of
and
Twitter.
Journalists,
current events.
They're all on Twitter.
And so if you see news organizations start to pull their reporters, pull their brand accounts, pull their content off of Twitter, that's going to be a real blow to the platform and make it less usable, I think, for the average person.
Doing my job here and to play devil's advocate against myself, I guess. Look, when Trump got suspended, everybody pointed out that was also, a concerning thing for many people, kicking off the then president of the United States, regardless of the circumstances. But, I have a platform. I'm here talking to you on CNN. There are other social media platforms. The First Amendment, despite what Musk and a lot of his supporters say, does not actually apply to Twitter. I think what is more concerning here, though, is independent journalists, freelance journalists all around the world, many of whom are covering maybe abuses and ongoings at Musk's other companies, Tesla, SpaceX. Think about the chilling effect that might have because, as Oliver said, many journalists rely on Twitter to get their work out there, particularly if they are independent freelancers.
But furthermore, one of the things that I think where the hypocrisy comes in is that a lot of people felt that hateful, vitriolic, violent speech shouldn't be allowed on there because of personal safety. Elon Musk doesn't want his personal safety violated. I mean, that's what it comes down to. He doesn't want people to know where he is. It's about personal safety and
danger. When it's about him, he doesn't like it so much. Look, I said this before to you. Elon Musk is a very successful businessman. He's a rich guy. He's a rich guy who bought a media company, but because he bought a media company doesn't mean he understands a thing about the media business or about how this all works. And I think he's just proving that again and again and again.
And if I may, I think we should say that he is actively smearing people like Donie, saying that they effectively posted assassination coordinates on him for reporting on this Elon Jet account. That's obviously not true, totally false, but that's what you're hearing him say on Twitter tonight.
Also, the location of his jet is publicly available information.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
You're
that.
gonna get us all banned. Right there. I mean, don't. You gotta be careful. Always drag us down with you here.
I always thought I'd get banned for my bad jokes. but there we go.
That really adds another wrinkle to it. Gentlemen, thank you very much.